everybody, I'm back again. I just wanted to share some tiny projects that I worked on this morning. I woke up at 5. On my day off, it just seems to be the thing. I guess I'm so used to getting up early when I work that I automatically just get up on my days off too. Even when I was on vacation, there's glitter everywhere. I was getting up kind of early. The latest was 6. So I got a few little things made. I told you that I wanted to play a little more with my dies. I also needed to put away stuff that I've recently picked up or received, so I was doing that. And so I'll show you what I did. So I used this paper here, this cards, glittery, I don't know what it is, it's like flakes cardstock. It's from Hobby Lobby, but it is extremely messy when you cut into it. It's messy even when you don't cut into it. So I would suggest treating it first with some kind of a sealer or hairspray or something if you're going to use this. Is it me? Yeah, there is a here. Hold on. I was like trying to clean it up and try to get all the extra off. So if you use something like this, seal it first with something. Although me personally, I don't have the patience to pre-treat my paper. I just can't. I'm sorry. I don't have the time. It's not being lazy or anything, but I don't have the time to have to pre-treat my paper before using it. So I definitely won't pick up any more of this kind of stuff that just comes off. So, but I do have a collection of glitter paper here. This one I don't mind so much because they're small, little things. I want to tell you most of this is from Hobby Lobby, but some is from like AC Moore and Joann's and Michael's. So like this one here would probably, but this particular one, this stuff sticks to you like crazy, and I literally spread it around the house just because it was all over me when I was cutting this. So yeah, again, if you're gonna, if you mind that kind of stuff, spray it first, or just don't buy it, because I personally don't have the time to be pre-treating things. So I went into my die collection after I destashed some. Everything is in here now, my new ones, and I actually have a few empty spots. So I used this one again. I see it's everywhere. I showed you this on the live video when I made, I was testing out my dies, and I made that. So I did cut out of that paper just to see how it would do. I used, let me look in my bowl here. I used, and most likely I won't have a name or where it's from, these dies, but I could just show you what they look like once I find it. Okay, I know that's one of them. Okay, I used this bow, and see, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. It won't go away. So this bow, actually this all came together, but I did use this bow and the tail and this unicorn, and I did use that big cupcake, this one here, the 2 pieces. So that's pretty much all I did this morning before, or no, actually the cutting I did last night. I put things together this morning. Oh, this is heavy. So I put them in here because it is a mess. And here's the 2 bows. I haven't put centers in them because I'm not sure where I'm gonna, place this on what project and such. But once I do, then I'll put a coordinating bling piece. So yeah, really cute. I love the size. You can see my hand. So I made that, and I didn't do backs to these because I was getting really aggravated with that paper. I wanted to do, 2-sided so that I can put them back to back and maybe make a cupcake paper clip, but instead I'm going to leave them as embellishments. And it does emboss this, but since it's glitter paper, I just use what I had here, this scrap. And this is definitely, this, I'm not sure where it's from. It could be AC Moore, which I don't even know if they still exist. The one that used to be by me is closed. So I love the way the icing came out though. That's really cool. And I would probably add like a teeny tiny bow or whatever if I use this. Otherwise it will go into, someone's package somehow. And then here, the last of the 2 little pinwheels. They came out cute. And I don't mind that that's white here. That's the back. Even the back is going to be pretty, but there's that. So that's pretty much all I was able to get done. I thought that my hubby was going to be working late this weekend, but unfortunately he worked early hours, and you know, he was home early, so I couldn't really get much done. I couldn't go on live. I was able to do the de-stash lots, but that was about it. So I got an itch. So then next, I had one more little container from the Dollar Tree that me and Tammy had altered and done. This is the one that she made for me. So this one is that Dollar Tree container, and I keep it on my, well, not on my desk, but on the side over here. And I knew I still had one left, even though I'm pretty sure I saw more at the Dollar Tree, so I may or may not grab a couple just to have. But I didn't alter one, but I did organize my findings that were in one of my drawers. Hold on, let me pull one out. So this is just a drawer that comes from the Dollar Tree, and this was full, and I would always, you know, there was nothing wrong with the way I had my storage. I actually didn't mind it. They were all in little baggies, everything that you see here. But I wanted to keep an empty drawer to put more stuff in here because I do so much planner related stuff. And I thought, you know, this would be a really cute place to store my findings. And I did add stickers, which came out of one of those sticker packs from Joann's that they carry now. It's called Park Lane. Oops, pointing in the wrong place. And I'm going to look online just to see if they do carry this online when I get a chance. But I just used one sticker from here and here and layered them together. So this is the crafty kind of stickers. They are clear. And I just layered them right there. Eat, sleep, create. And it's just so pretty to look at all the metal in there. And I left it flat because I'm either going to stack it with this one, right, so that it's all together, or I can put it on top of my clear storage that's in front of me. So I haven't decided where yet, but I figured let me leave it flat. So plus I have a few more coming from the group swap. So let me just open this up. Now you don't want to tilt it or anything. Even though it has these sections here, it's actually not closed all the way. It does not seal, so you do not want to drop this sideways or anything. You want to keep it flat. But inside is pretty much all of my lobster clasps, the 3 colors that I have, and then my jump rings, some gold chain, although I would have liked to have a little bit of silver too, but that's okay. And then gold and silver head pins and flat pin, what are these called? Eye pins and head pins. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, and actually I have more of these, but I just put them in my other storage. I just wanted to leave space in case I ever found this color in these. So everything fit perfectly, and there's like several packages of things in here. These here are 2 packages each. This, I don't even know how many, but this one's like 3 or 4, no, a lot more than that. So it's sort of by size, although there's like 2 sizes of these bigger ones, 2 of these, and maybe 2 of those, and same thing with this. So this, what I do like about these little containers is that they have that little curve, you know, in the bowls in these spaces, so that you can just slide out, which is really nice. I don't like this for storing beads, you know, seed beads and sequins and stuff. It's just not enough space for the sequins because you get packages that just too much for this. And I have tried that in the past, like years ago. But I do love this. It looks pretty. It's organized. It's nice and thin and flat. But if you were to take it with you, you got to keep it flat. You cannot stand it up because things will come out. All right, so then, see, this stacks up nicely. I pulled out the other 2 containers. This is not a project, but it's what I'm going to be working on. These are the other ones from, oh, I forgot to show you those. I knew it. I'll show you that in a second. These are the other containers that are in the want to tell you this is in the craft section of Dollar Tree, and then the other one is in the tools section, you know, where the tools are. So let me put this away. Okay, so I had picked up 2 just in case, and I think I am going to make at least one little embellishment box. So people have been complaining about this hump, and I like to work with things that seem like it's gonna be a problem, but it really isn't, because all you gotta do is put something on there. Big deal. I'm thinking like lace or fabric, because it's gonna curve, you know, with the hump there. Now the center part, just because there's a hump, it doesn't mean that it's bigger than the other ones, because as you can see, there's the hump here, but then down here you got the hump going the other way. So there's pretty much, I think, about the same amount of space, and actually this actually might even be thinner. I'm gonna just grab my ruler to see, get a good guesstimate. So 1.5. It is slightly taller, but this hump is at an angle right here in this section, and then you've got these divider things right here, so you only have a small space here to go a little higher, but that's okay. We're going to work with all of that, and I'm going to be making at least one embellishment box. I also wanted to share with you real quick, first of all, they do stack on top of each other, but you know, they do slide. You have to keep it perfectly, and these little notches coordinate with these, so you do have to get them on those notches, and then they don't slide too much. See, they don't slide. Okay, but I've seen people buy those Dollar Tree little cylinder containers or whatever these are called. I was gonna get it, but then I remembered that I had picked up this from Hobby Lobby for $1, and there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of those in there, plus the container. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna, because I've seen people put sequin mixes and stuff in here and then into these. I thought that was a cute idea, and they do fit standing up and sideways. And let me see, this middle one, it doesn't work in the middle, but it does work on the sides. This one's a little more flat for that, but if you go at an angle, you probably can get a couple in there. So I thought that would be cute. I'll just go ahead and use it, because I don't like storing any more sequins or seed beads in this style of thing, at least for me. But to gift, it's a nice thing to have, and they twist, so it's not the, you know, where you have to pull off or whatever. Sorry, that's my laundry. I was thinking to keep the container afterwards, but this container has these things to hold those, so I don't know if I will or if I won't, but maybe temporarily I'll keep it. I kind of like this little thing, except I didn't like what was in here. I might store other stuff, but anyway, so that's what's going to happen. I also wanted to mention, I'm going to sneeze in a second, so hold on. Thank you. Okay, so what was I going to say? I realized that I do have over 14,000 subscribers, so it's another 1,000 plus that I've already picked up since the last giveaway. So I will be coming up with another giveaway eventually. I'm not going to give you a time or date because I don't know yet when. So I'm going to start, well, I already started. I decided part of the giveaway is going to be the little sign. Oh, I don't have it to show you, but that goes with this, that thing. That's just part of it. Unfortunately, my giveaways are only going to be US. It's just too pricey, and I just can't deal with having to wait in line at the post office to deal with the paperwork for international. But I'm willing to give digital files as a prize if you want for international. So that would totally be up to you, up to the international subbies if they would like. You could check down below my shop and see what kind of files I have. There would only be the digital files that I would give. I'd probably give like 2, normally $20 each. And it is a file, so you would have to print it out. Once I send you the files, you would have to print it out, and then you could use them as like scrapbooking paper or planner stuff, you know. If you've been watching me, then you know what I'm talking about. If you're a newbie, please check out my videos to see what I'm all about. And you do have to be 18 years or older, and you do have to be a subby of mine. And when I do that video, it can't be that you just subbed at that time. So I would suggest start subbing now if you're going to be interested. Watch my videos so you know what I do. I don't know what I'll be giving away yet. It will be partially store-bought stuff and probably something handmade by me. It could be a TN, it could be a embellishment box, it could be something altered. I don't know yet, but just keep an eye out for that. Click on that little bell on the bottom so you can get notified for my videos. I do also do live videos on the occasion when I can. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll come back as soon as I can with some more projects. Ooh, how'd that happen? Did you know I could zoom? I didn't know with my mouse. So what was I saying? Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is make a few embellishments. Oh, you guys forgot. See, this is a good reason to go live, because that's where you could have told me, hey, you forgot to show this. I forgot to show you also I used a flamingo dye. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. It's my laundry. It's bothering me. Here's the unicorn. I did it in 2 directions. So when you need to go the other way, you just turn your paper around. There's the unicorn. And then the flamingo. So, and I put them in here to see if they would fit. Okay, I'm coming. So that I can, you know, maybe do some die cuts in there. And I think this fits too. This might be, yeah, this is too big. But I thought that would be cute as part of my embellishments. Okay, so now I'll say goodbye because my laundry's chirping away. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.